Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first So Daily News of 2023. We are revitalizing this series and bringing it back to the So Daily Network on YouTube every single month. And we have some new faces around here, too. So I'd like to welcome Sadie Metter and Kimberly Payne, who have joined the So Daily team. Yes. And so, do you want to just give a little introduction to yourselves and then we can go ahead and get started?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Sadie Metter, and I'm content creator for So Daily, and I'm super excited to be here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kimberly Payne, and I am the editorial coordinator for So News and Creative Machine Embroidery, and I make all the patterns. So
Yes,
I'm the
very
in-house
important.
pattern maker now.
And we still have the lovely Kathleen, part of the team, but she's behind the scenes doing all that stuff to get everything on So Daily up and live and published. So, yeah, we rounded out our team and we're so excited to talk about some new things going on So Daily and the real meat of this So Daily News and what we love to talk about is sewing patterns and what we want to sew, what's new, what's cool, and it's just a way to get inspired. I know I always fill my online shopping cart after these
Yeah, exactly.
after these for sure.
I spent the morning picking out fabric from
Yeah.
various fabric stores that are either having sales or thinking about patterns to sew made me think about the fabric I need for the patterns.
Yes.
So that's how I
Yep.
spent my morning.
Mm-hmm. And this is a great time of year, these kind of like in between a season change for sales. So there's a lot of fabric sales on kind of those autumn fabrics.
Yep.
So you can get some really good deals. But just a few, updates and some exciting things. We want to introduce something coming to So Daily and our kind of bigger company at Golden Peak Media is Stitch Fest, which is an in-person event series. So we have 3 Stitch Fests going on in 2023, and our own Kimberly Payne will be teaching some classes there. So save the date for those. They're listed right here. One's really coming up fast in April. Then we have Milwaukee in May, and then Lancaster in August. And this is just a save the date for now. Stay tuned for when you can actually register for classes. But for now, just hold those dates in your calendar if you wanna come check us out. And Stitch Fest is in collaboration with the quilting communities, so Quilting Daily. So it's a great opportunity if you want to start quilting. You can take some even like quilting classes and sewing, or vice versa. I know I just made my first quilt recently, and I'm a little obsessed.
So I'm going to give
Yeah.
you guys a little peek into what I'm teaching at
Yes.
Stitch Fest, since that's the only thing I can comment on because I don't know what everybody else is teaching. But I'm going to be teaching create your own sloper for a t-shirt.
Awesome.
And we're going to be sewing separately. We're going to be sewing a t-shirt, a cardigan. I'm also teaching, I didn't even plan this, but this shirt, which is way cuter than how it looks as I'm holding it up. We're going to be sewing this shirt and and the Penrose blouse, one of my favorite
Yes.
One of
patterns
my
that I
favorites,
made
too.
for So News years ago, maybe 3 years ago. So those
It's a good
are
one.
all of the classes that I am going to be teaching. So just a peek at some of the really fun classes that are going to be coming for that event.
Yeah. And it's going to be so much more than just classes too, marketplace and just some fun social events. And we just want to all get together and just have some sewing fun and learn some new techniques and get together. And now we have something really exciting that Sadie has been really busy working on. It's a Luxe Leather workshop. It's a brand new workshop for 2023 on sewdaily.com. And if you're new to sewing leather, like look at that bag that Sadie's holding up. Like she made that, and you can make it too in this course. And it starts February 10th, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. starts February
Sorry,
10th.
February 10th to April
Yeah.
7th.
Okay, great. So join Sadie then. We'll have the registration link below in the description. So Sadie, why don't you talk a little bit about it, and then we have like a little fun promo video that we'll play.
Yeah, it was so much fun to make. The projects are amazing. So I go over a lot of how to work with leather, care of leather, purchasing leather, what to look for, and then also the projects, which are the bucket bag and a really cute suede corset, which is taking one of our patterns, the Oso tank, and turning it into a corseted back with some grommets, which
Oh,
is so cute. And then a really simple hand sewn wallet out of a thicker leather. So the projects are all really fun and great if you're wanting to step into working with leather.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Okay,
we going to show the promo?
Yes, here we
Ooh,
go.
the trailer.
So exciting, the trailer. Hi everyone, I'm Sadie Metter and I'm here to tell you about the Luxe Leather Workshop available at sewdaily.com. If you've ever wanted to start sewing with leather but didn't know where to start, this is the perfect course for you. I will take you through all the leather basics and what tools you'll need. Using the Janome HD9BE heavy-duty professional sewing machine and leather from the Montana Leather Company, we'll create 3 simple projects, including a suede corset, a leather bucket bag, and a hand-sewn wallet. This course is designed so you can level up your sewing skills with leather. Go to sewdaily.com and stitch some Luxe Leather products with me.
Woo!
I like the groovy music.
Yes. Super groovy. I know I've been on a leather sewing kick. My last fashion sewing live, I made a leather bag, and it was so fun. And speaking of some more leather, this is the last call for the free Highlands leather bag sew along. So as you know, every issue of Sew News, we launch a sew along pattern and a sew along video. And this one, Sadie filmed how to sew this bag. I made one and it was so great.
Yours turned out so cute.
It was so easy, and you made it look so easy. But even if you don't,
Thanks.
yeah, even if you don't want to use leather, like you don't have to. You can use canvas, or it's just a great bag pattern anyway. So
It's a really good bag pattern. I made before cutting the leather, I actually
Mhm.
made one out of a faux pleather, almost like a corky type of material. Turned out so great. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's multifunctional.
So make sure you go to sewdaily.com to get that free pattern and watch the tutorial on Sew Daily Network on YouTube right here. And if you're watching this after February 17th, I believe it ends, then you can purchase the pattern, but you'll still get to see the video tutorial. So just last call for that. It's a fun time to learn a new skill. It's the start of a new year. Get a new purse, learn a new skill. It's great. It was nice even getting out some frustration, hammering in those grommets.
I watched the course yesterday as I was getting ready for this, and I was like, oh, that looks like so much fun. I wanted to be there and sew it with you while I was watching it. Like, it felt like we were hanging out together and you were like showing me these really cool tricks for sewing leather. So I think that others
Yay!
will also feel like they're hanging out with you and sewing a new purse,
I
which is
hope
a
so.
win-win.
That's the goal. It's the win. Yeah.
Mhm. So let's just have we can just do a little check-in. What are we sewing right now? Like, what is in our to cut pile? You can see I have some fabric that just came in. I have a lot on my to-do list. But we can just go around and any sewing goals we have for the year, what's on our to sew list, what we're working on now, what's inspiring us. So Kimberly, I'd love to know what's kind of what you're
Yeah.
sewing.
I am on a jeans/pants kick right
Ooh.
now. So, a couple of years ago, I sewed the Ash jeans by Megan Nielsen, and
Oh
they
yeah.
are by far the best jeans pattern I have ever sewn. I bought the curve line of them, so it just like the drafting is perfect for my current body. And so I made the high-waisted flare last time, which I love, but I want some like straight leg. So I'm going to make some of those. And then, as a pattern designer, my life kind of revolves around sewing the patterns I'm
Yeah.
creating. So I don't have a lot of time to do outside of that, but I try to we're updating some patterns right now for Sew News. And so a lot of what I'm sewing is the updated versions, but I try to make them fun,
Oh,
pick
yeah.
fun fabrics, even when I know I might end up with 3 or 4 of them. So those are probably the 2 things. I'm also outside of Sew News working on some patterns for my own business, a really cool pair of pants that I sewed yesterday.
Ooh.
They're not finished, but I will post a picture at some point. But they're kind of like cargo inspired kind of. Anyways, I sewed them in some Cone Mills denim that I had, and
Nice.
Cargo pants are just so in right now, and I love them because they're usually not fitted, and I just can't do fitted.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Sadie? What are you working on?
I've been working on a lot of stuff, but I created a make 9 list for the
Oh,
year that I
yeah.
like to kind of like chip away at. And I actually finished my first make 9 project last week, which was a pair of really nice warm slippers for the rest of the winter to keep my feet warm. And it's really great. It's a kit that I purchased. I gifted myself. I actually wrapped it and put it under the tree. And it's from Fancy Tiger Crafts here in Denver. And they're so cozy and they were super fun to make. So that's like a recent make, and I plan to make more. And then I also have jeans on my list, and I have the denim washed and my little jeans kit ready to go, but I haven't committed to my pattern yet. So I don't know. That's on my work table. Yeah, and I want to make I might jump on the quilting bandwagon, and I've had for the last couple years on my make 9, I've had wall hanging. I want to make a wall hanging, like a
Oh, that's
modern
cute.
quilt wall hanging.
Yes. That's so cute.
We have kind of a perfect spot for it, and that's been on my long-term to-do list. So,
Yeah, it was so fun making my quilt. I think because being pregnant right now, it's just I don't get the same not it's not satisfaction, but it's just like sewing garments for myself.
it's
Like
different. Yeah.
it is different. Yeah, like I've been doing, a little bit of maternity sewing, like stretchy pants and some hacks here and there, but my closet's already bursting at the seams anyway. So, and it was just nice to sew a quilt. I sewed it for my friend's newborn, and it was just I even just liked the whole like piecing process, and I finished a whole audiobook in the whole process of it.
Yeah.
The only non-fun part was being 6 months pregnant and making the quilt sandwich on the floor, spreading out the quilt.
Yes.
That was
You need a
the
lot of room. You need a lot of
you
room
need
to
a
do a
lot of
quilt.
room.
Yeah.
And you need it to lay flat, and the only like my table's not big enough, and so I had to use like lay it on the floor. So I'm on my hands and knees,
Oh,
like huffing and
yeah.
puffing, and the bunny's hopping all over. I wish I would have filmed it because it would have been hilarious. So yeah, that's what I'm sewing too. I want to make another baby quilt. My other friend had a baby, and then obviously I need to make my own little boy
Absolutely.
one. I have some bunny fabric, so I'm sewing a lot of quilts, and jeans are also on my list. I want to hack a pair of maternity jeans, and that's going to be an
Oh,
episode
yeah.
actually. Yeah, I'm teasing kind of an upcoming season of Style Revive. I think this is the first I've even mentioned it. Expecting version launching in March, and one episode will be hacking a pair of jeans in my closet to be maternity. So I need jeans too.
So great.
Officially just like worn holes in all of my sweatpants. So I need Oh, all right. So let's do our 2 new pattern picks for each of us what we found that we've liked, kind of new in this sewing sphere, even if it's not a new launch, even just new to us. That also counts, so because it could be new to all of us too. So Sadie, why don't you kick us off? What are some patterns that you found that you love right now?
Yeah, I found a pants pattern from the Modern Sewing Company,
Oh.
and I'm typically not one to like front pleats, but this pattern, I think that I might be able to rock it because it has actually the back waistband is elasticized and the front isn't. So I'm hoping that, and I'm so into like the big wide leg, that I just think these are going to be really cute pants.
Oh, I love these too. Mm-hmm. I know, like a back elastic is so key.
I know,
No.
I know. And the
Yeah.
wide leg, which I just think looks, I'm already like styling it. I'm like, oh, with some cute clogs and yeah, I don't know. I think we might have lost Kimberly though, her sound or something. Are you there, Kimberly?
Kimberly just loves them so much. She's just without words.
She just like she just has, yeah, she's at a loss for words at how adorable those spring trousers are.
Now we're back and still loving these pants.
I had some audio issues, people. So now we're back.
Yeah.
Now I can actually be a part of the conversation.
What do you think about the spring trousers, Kimberly?
I really like them. I'm not normally like a pleated front pant
Same.
Yeah.
wearer. And I think partly it's because I carry quite a bit of my weight in my, I don't know, front pouch.
Yep.
There's no good name for it.
I have some names, but I can't say it on
Yeah, exactly. So that's typically where I carry my weight right now. And so a lot of times it like accentuates that because the pleats are like, oh, well, we need the fabric to cover that. But I think if I go loose like these, I
Yeah.
just really like how loose they are. I think they're really cute.
And
I
did you
also
see it's
think
an
they would,
elastic backed waistband?
no, I
Yes.
didn't see
This
that.
is
So I
why I
really
was
like
like, yes, yeah.
Yeah, and I think they would be really cute as slightly cropped.
Oh.
Yes.
Like if you slightly crop them for the spring and
Yes.
summer, I think they would be super cute.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like them. And that was a new to me company. When you link to it, I haven't ever seen these patterns.
Yeah.
So I was excited to learn of a new
It's
company
new to me
as
too.
well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second pattern I did, it's not super new. The book came out in October, and I think I got it in mid-November. And it's the new Lotta Jansdottir book. And I loved her first book. Her first book was called Everyday Style. This was her first one.
Oh, wow.
And I made a ton of stuff. What I love about all of the patterns in both books is that they're almost like a basic sloper because they're super simple, very beginner friendly, basic patterns, but infinitely hackable. Like you can just do a gazillion things with pretty much any of the patterns because they are so simple in the seam lines and the construction. So I was like thrilled when I saw that she had a new book coming out. And I'm also a huge fan of her. She's basically, I think like her specialty is surface design and textile design. And I love the patterns that she creates. They're very mid-century, but also can translate to boho. And I don't know. I'm a big fan of hers and I kind of love everything she does. So I was excited to see that she has a new book out with all of these great patterns. Mm-hmm. Oh, and yeah, the robe one that you see there, it's just such a cute robe. And in the book, she shows it as both like long, roby, like real spa-like, like you're just cozy.
Oh,
But then she even has a picture, it might even be her son, I think, in the picture, that it's just, here, where it's like actually used as like an overcoat.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
And just
that.
like super simple. The camera's like confusing me, but
Are the patterns printed in the book or
yeah,
are
so
they
you
PDF
get
downloads?
fully print, a big envelope
Oh,
in the back of each book
wow.
with the full size patterns.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. A lot is new to
So,
me. This is a new to me. I love a new pattern book and discovering new brands. So I'm definitely gonna check this out. That is so cool. I love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a
I
lot of
love
really
that you
fun
can
stuff.
mix and match. I
Yeah.
don't think I realized, was her first book like that?
Very
Because I've seen
similar.
her, I mean, her first book, I feel like I've seen in the sphere of sewing for
For
years.
years. Yeah, it came out years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, I
you can
really
mix
like
and
it.
match, and there's like
So I
variations of sleeves and links. So like she'll have one design and then she'll show it like four different ways on four different body types. She gets her mother involved. It's amazing.
Oh.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
This quote that you're talking about is making me think of, I bought vintage cantha quilts
Can't,
off of
yep.
uh, yeah, off of Etsy that I'm going to cut up to make some sort of, because they're made out of old
Oh,
sari.
it'd be so
So
gorgeous.
I want to cut it up and make something similar to that. So that
Yep.
actually might be a great pattern for it.
Yeah.
I'm now
They're
just looking
great
up.
patterns for showcasing like special material. That's kind of like
Yeah.
something I love. If I have just a little bit of something and I want a very simple pattern to showcase like a cool textile, they're perfect for that.
I'm just looking up her first book. I don't know where. I haven't even
Where
seen
were
the
you,
first
Meg?
one. Where was I? I know. Oh, it
I
was
think she had a retreat this summer, like in
Yeah.
Sweden or something like that.
Yes.
And I don't know
Oh.
if, I think it was a surface design, but maybe it was like sewing. Anyways, I saw tons of people at it and I thought, I want to go to a retreat in Sweden
Yeah. Me
in the
too.
fall.
Is her first book Everyday Style Key Pieces to Sew plus
Yes.
Accessory? It was like in 2015.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was in pure Berta land in 202015 where I
Okay.
was
Yeah.
I was Berta magazine all the time.
All the
Berta. It
time.
was
All
yeah.
Berta all the
So that's
time.
where I
Yeah.
was. So now I need to go back and um yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. I love being exposed to new things.
Yeah.
So
They're good
awesome.
ones.
So am I up next? Okay.
Sure.
Oh, oh yes. Okay. Well, pants. More pants. So these I love the patterns room and I got an email about this launch and I immediately loved. I love it has like this crossover panel, the Magnolia Pants by the Patterns Room. And again,
They're
I love
gorgeous.
yeah, I love like like a twist on a pair of pants. I love when you don't quite know if it's a skirt or a pair of pants. Like I really really love it. And I think even Kimberly, what you suggested for the last pair of pants, you could like culotify them and
Well,
bring them
my
up a little
first
bit.
thought when I saw these was it was long skirt. It was a long skirt
Oh,
was what my
yeah.
brain immediately went to, but so much cooler. And
Hmm.
yeah, I was, again, I'm not familiar with the Patterns Room, so it was another fun company for me to
Hmm.
discover. And I agree, it's like a fun take on a pair of
Yeah.
pants,
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought they were really cool too.
Hmm. Yeah. And then next we have from Tint of Mint Patterns, it's this Paloma dress. And probably like, as with everyone who's watched The White Lotus, this is just like, it's like, I want to be like Villa in Italy and wearing this. I love that ruched. I first thought it was like a top and a skirt, which you could easily hack it into, but it's attached at the back as a dress. And Tint of Mint Patterns, she does them like just really simple, kind of easy designs, works a lot with knits. And I just love that ruched front. And I just think it's like perfect like vacation piece to sew.
It's
And
absolutely the perfect
yeah.
vacation piece.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The tint of mint patterns is new to me. I've never heard of them,
Yeah.
and I love this. This is gorgeous.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun because it's like a knit dress, but like with just a couple of really fun
Yeah.
details that completely change it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
it looks like, is it elasticized at that waist
Yep.
seam?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and I even had the idea to like you could crop the sleeves or take, just bind the edge and make like a
Mm-hmm.
bathing suit top out of just the top of it, like not attach it to
Oh,
the back. It
yeah.
would be a beautiful bathing suit as well. So I'm
And then
just
you
you
could
can
Be
still make
really
the bottom
cute.
to like throw over
yeah,
the
like a
top.
cover
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. Mhm.
It would be cute with your pregnant belly.
I
It would
know.
be
I think
so
I was
cute
thinking that too if I was
If you
pregnant in the
brought it up
summer.
over, yeah,
in
if you were
summer.
pregnant in the summer, not the dead of
Yeah.
winter, but
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, I guess I could technically I'll be pregnant in, I'm due in end of April, some early April. Like, since it is long sleeve and long, it could be a
Yeah,
cute Easter dress that I wear.
it
Or
is.
if I have a baby shower, this would be a cute baby shower outfit
It
instead of
is,
like
yeah,
Yes.
it would be really
pre-knit.
cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
anyways, so I just
Now
love
you're
this.
gonna have to make it because now
Yeah,
you're
Yeah.
now
all
it's now you
excited
have
about
to.
it.
I know. I think that's why I saw it too. It just like it would be a cute like pregnancy look too. I thought so. Yeah. So, all right. I'd love to see what Kimberly you have new to share with us.
I do. So
Ooh.
I love this.
when I was trying to pick some new patterns, there was like so many that it was hard for me to pin them
It
down.
doesn't.
But then I came across this vest by Fiber Mood. And what I loved about it was these like, I think they're built in, it's almost like a built in cap sleeve. Like
I
it's,
love
I
it.
can't quite tell. I would need to go into the line drawings, but it's just such a different look for a vest. It's not just kind of the standard sporty look vest, and it doesn't have a collar. And I love the big pockets. So
Oh yeah.
I was just talking about how I need a vest because I walk the dogs multiple times a day and I get hot in coats. And so I'm like, I kind of just want that layer to keep my body warm. Um, and I have Discovery Fabrics, which I can't stop raving to both of you guys about it.
I know.
It's a Canadian shop, and it's actually here on Vancouver Island. And they have the most amazing, like athletic type or outdoor wear fabric. And they have a Sherpa that would be
Oh, yeah.
amazing for
Oh
this. And
Yes.
so I feel like it's calling for me to make it because it's going to be cold here through at least honestly through June. It's
yeah.
cold here until about July, so I would still get a lot of wear out of it. So I think it's
Mhm.
just a fun take on a vest, which in general is just kind of a vest, but this is just such a fun take
It
on
is
it.
really cute. I love like that capped kind of dropped shoulder look.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not really a vest person, but this like I would totally make this. I really like that just like big chunky exaggerated welt pockets. Like those are so fun. And it looks like pretty easy to sew, like no collar. It seems like pretty like non intimidating to sew.
Mm-hmm.
You could even like omit the like if you don't want the elastic at the bottom. I could see it being kind of like a loose open vest too.
Yeah, I think it has lots of possibilities. I
Yeah.
haven't sewn with a fiber mood pattern, but I feel like I see them all the time.
Oh yeah.
So this might
I
be a
love
good
their
like
patterns.
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
intro to their patterns because it's also because it's a vest, there's not the whole figuring out sizing and how I mean, you have to figure out sizing, but having it fit
Like
my
fit.
body
Yeah.
would be a
yeah.
little easier to jump in. So yes, that was
Very
my
cute.
first
Love it.
pattern inspiration. And my second one is the
Oh.
Ren bra by the New Craft House. So it's more of like a bralette. So there's no underwire.
Oh
It's
yeah.
definitely more of like a free form style. I just think it's so pretty. And it's all I need. So for me, I've done a bra before, which actually funny. my most pinned post ever in the history of my business is a picture of me in the Watson bra on my blog. Most pinned ever for my business
Wow.
is me in a bra. And it gets pinned consistently, and it has for like, I would say 7 years it's been getting pinned
Wow.
consistently. Yeah, if only it would like draw business to my actual pattern, but uh, but I would love to give it another try. My body has changed a lot since I sewed that one, and so kind of finding a bra that will work, and as with all clothes, like being able to sew something that actually fits your body
Oh yeah.
is a game changer. And I mean, a bra,
Bras
like
are
being able to
amazing.
sew a bra that fits your body is sort of magical. Which is also why I'm so excited about the upcoming lingerie course that So News is doing. And Lily, here, I'll switch so that we can just chat. The lingerie instructor is Lily Fong,
Yep,
correct?
correct.
Okay. So I'm not as involved in this one, so I want to hear you guys talk about that course because I want to take it when it comes out.
It's going to be really cool. It's
yeah.
kind of it's lingerie basics. It's going to be like the foundations that we wear on like the daily basis. So like a really good bralette, some really great undies. She's developing like a one piece bodysuit, under bodysuit type of thing, a corset, but not like a fancy corset, kind of like one that you can almost wear with jeans and just
Oh
be
yeah.
really super on trend.
One that you can make out of like sweatshirting, like
Yeah.
like a sporty corset that you can like wear over wear over a t-shirt for that. Like that look is so in right now.
Yeah, I'm so
yeah.
excited about this course. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. It's been in the works and on a wish list for, So News and So Daily for so long. And so we're filming that coming up in the next month. So stay tuned for that, for kind of a spring launch. And what I love about like sewing lingerie and underwear, I know sewing is not a money saving, so like, you think you'd save so much money sewing your own clothes, but it's it can be an expensive hobby. But I will say, sewing bras and things that you don't need a lot of fabric, use up your scraps, and you can actually
You could save tons,
you can
hundreds if you
save tons of money, because really nice made, like locally manufactured, ethically manufactured, like lingerie that fits you is expensive to purchase. So it's really great if you can make it yourself. And the ones that Lily's developing in the course are also wireless and like comfort key.
Yep,
because
comfort.
After pandemic, I haven't worn like a push up wired many.
It's been
But
probably,
I think they're still going to have structure from what
yeah,
I've seen. Like
yeah.
she's going to have
still support and
it
structure.
still has like some boning or something to
Yeah.
keep some structure, but it's not going to be that classic underwire.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. But I do love that pattern too. I love that mesh too, because it's like nice and breathable. That's the Ren bra was in.
Yeah.
Mesh is it's such a great material to work with. I worked with it a lot when I sewed a lot of dance and skate wear. So
that's so funny, Kimberly, about your pin being like your number one pin, because I had a similar experience. I forget the name. I made a bra that's from like the Bra Makers Workshop or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And it was like my probably most liked Instagram post like of all time. Like all of a sudden I post myself in clothes I make all the time on Instagram, but post yourself in a bra that you made and you get lots of new followers. It's crazy.
Oh geez.
Well, soon we'll have lots of bra pictures on the feed for some news, but not me.
Probably not me either. I might just hold it up.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we had Dritz actually send us some supplies so we can all make our own. And I got like the nursing clip, so I'm gonna be doing some content on So Daily about turning into a nursing bra.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, because I'll need that. And I was looking already online at just purchasing one, and I was like, I'll just wait to make mine. Even maternity underwear, like the market's really not that big for. I was looking at maternity underwear, and I found that what I did is I ordered one, and I found one that I really like the fit of, and then I'm just gonna copy the pattern of it and replicate.
Oh yeah,
I love doing that for things. It's another skill,
sure.
a superpower of
superpower.
sewing. Yeah, sewing superpower. Oh, well, this is fun. Like I learned about now. I like need to order sewing books and start my nursing.
I actually ordered the bag book, the Sew New. Like I went ahead and ordered it. It's not available in Canada. Like it wasn't on Amazon Canada. So I ordered it to have it delivered to my mom's house in the States. But I'm excited to check it out. Just because I don't sew a lot of bags, but it's always something that I want to do. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm slowly expanding my sewing book. I've got whatever side. I've got lots of sewing books here on my shelf, but it's always fun to get new ones. So that's actually one that I ordered a couple of weeks ago. So,
oh, great.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait
Nice.
to get my hands on a copy.
Yeah.
But you can get a digital one.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
get an ebook and a printed copy. We have a new book, bags for every occasion. So it's like creating a bag capsule, a classic tote, a clutch, a wallet. I made a wallet and a one of the crossbody bucket bags from the book in green leather, and it turned out
so cute.
So cute. So definitely lots. We have an exciting year here on So Daily Network.
Yeah, we do.
And at So Daily. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're going to be posting a lot more this year. Expect these every month to get inspired about new things in the sewing community. And thanks for sitting down and chatting. Sadie and Kimberly. Always good.
With you guys.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, until next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.